Thank you for having me.
It sure has been a while since the softball team's been able to play outside with all the snow and everything that's happened here this spring. How's the team been dealing with that and trying to stay prepared to get back on the field here this weekend?
Well, I mean, obviously snow and stuff isn't ideal for softball considering it is an outdoor sport. But I feel like the coaches have had us in the facility. We've been concentrating on hitting more than defense, obviously. But I think they've done a really good job of keeping us prepared as far as having to keep us inside.
Yeah, it's always tough when you're trying to play an outdoor sport inside, that's for sure. I guess how do you and the team, how do they feel as a whole going into this weekend? Finally, probably a lot of anxiety, ready to get on the field, just ready to play. How's the mentality of the team anxious to get back out there?
Obviously, we're excited to see some grass and some dirt. I think we're ready. I think we're all pretty anxious and excited to get outside. Definitely different from being inside. Like I said, we've done a lot of preparation inside, but we are definitely excited and anxious to be out, especially in dirt and some grass, because it's a lot different. It's a lot more fun outside. So.
Yeah, it looks like the field is going to be in pretty good shape. Might be a little wet this weekend, but so far pretty good shape. Last time King was in action was at Armstrong State on February 14th and 15th, believe it or not, almost a month ago, where King played number 8 Armstrong State and then Lenore Ryan. And in in 4 games down there, it was a pretty good weekend. What did you learn that weekend that you maybe have worked on or can improve going forward in the season?
We learned a lot of strengths and a lot of weaknesses. Hitting our offensive game has been a main focus since that weekend. They're really good competition, decent competition, and I think we went in a little bit more anxious than we needed to, and we left with results that we really weren't too happy with. But it's a great way to start. I think. I mean, it's a good way to point out what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and a good way to start working on things that you find early on playing with caliber teams.
Yeah, and that's a couple of the teams that are usually there in the region come the end of the year, the NCAA tournament and stuff. Do you like playing those teams early in the year, kind of show you that, hey, we can work on this, we can work on that, and try and work on that going throughout the year?
Right, yeah. I really enjoy playing some good teams early. Like I said, it points out a lot of weaknesses. So as far as early in the season, you don't want to find like, oh, well, we're really well at this, we're really strong at this. It's more ideal to find out, okay, well, we need to work more on this, or these are our weaknesses. So I really enjoy playing some high caliber teams early in the season, and I think it's a great way to start.
Yeah, and that's going to continue this weekend. A long layoff, but come back here, play at home on Saturday against Carson Newman, who's having a pretty good start to the year. And then open up conference play already on Sunday against Pfeiffer, both games at 1 o'clock here. What are the expectations coming in? And I suppose everyone's, and as you mentioned before, everyone's ready to get back out there.
Right. Expectations, we're ready to just go out and we're ready to play. All of us, everyone on the team is just ready to be outside, ready to be playing. I think we're ready. We've been preparing a lot. I know we've been inside, but we've been preparing the best we can, and I think everyone's ready. And I think we have high expectations for the weekend, and I think we'll come out how we're expecting to come out. So. Yeah,
that's on Saturday at 1 p.m. out here on King University campus at the softball field against Carson Newman. If you can't make it, there should be live stats, live video, barring internet issues out there. Both links on kingtornado.com. Same thing on Sunday at 1 o'clock out at the softball field. Hopefully it's nice and warm. Come out and see some softball and get outside for the first time in a while here in Northeast Tennessee. Thanks for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Come watch us.